Hi everyone. In this screencast, we'll walk through how to add a contribution widget or a thermometer that displays the progress of the donations to your online donation page, or if you just wanted to add your widget to your own organizational website page. To show that what we call a progress bar or the widget or thermometer, if you want to display it on the online PowerBase donation page, there is a new extension. And to get to that, you would go to Administer, System Settings, Extensions, and you would need to have PowerBase Administrator permissions for this. And then on the extensions page, it's called Contribution Page Progress Bar. And again, this is so you can display that widget directly on your PowerBase donation pages. You don't need to turn this on if you plan to just put the widget on your organizational website page. But if this is not enabled, you would just click Install. There would be an install link there. You click that, and then it would install that extension. Okay, so let's now take a look at how we would go about adding that to the contribution page, how we add this widget. So let's go to our contribution pages. Let's go to Contributions, Manage Contribution Pages, and you'd find your page, and I'm going to use this capitalism one, is collapsing, so donate now. We're going to configure it. So the first thing you need to do, you would go through your regular configurations, but there's a few extra things you'd have to set. Under the title and settings, you would go and you want to put a goal amount. So there's this goal amount at the bottom here. And this will display how much you're trying to raise. So I'm going to enter, let's say I want to enter 10,000, right? So 10,000 will be the goal amount. I'm going to remember, hit save anytime you edit one of these tabs. And then the next thing you need to do is just go over to widgets. Now I have turned on that extension. So in this case, now that I've enabled this widget, the widget's going to show up on this particular page. So to do that, I clicked on Widget tab, and I'm now going to click on Enable the widget. All right, so here's where you enter what do you want the title of this widget, if you want a title. If there was a logo, you have to sort of upload the logo and into PowerBase and make sure you grab that link. What do you want the button to be? And you can upload. What I did is I uploaded this logo so I could see where it was. But it's again, this is what was on my page. It's just showing the page. So now what I want to do, you can click on Save and Preview, and it's going to have some default code in there, default colors, right? So right now it's a default color. You can change this. This is not the way it's going to look like on the online PowerBase page. Remember, your PowerBase pages are themed, but this at least just gives you a sense of the look. Now, if you were just going to put, let's say you didn't have the extension turned on, you could still grab the code, right? There's code here that you could select. And if you have some HTML skills, you can change this. You can change what it looks like all through the HTML. So you would just copy this code, and then on your website, you'd have to have access to your website, like for example, a WordPress site, be able to edit the source code on your website to then put that code on that page, so this widget would show up. But right now we want to configure it for our online page. I'm just really looking at the colors right now and what it's saying. And if you want to change things in here, you sort of get a sense of what it looks like. I can edit the colors, right? Right now this is the base color, and you sort of can get a sense what they are. So maybe in this case, let's say I wanted the background color to be something different. I'm going to click on it, and notice you can choose from this pad, or you can create custom colors. And here what I do is I just sort of click a box to create a custom color. And you have to know your red, green, blue, or RGB. And in this case, I'm just going to add a color here. And I may already have it, but just to show you how it works, I just highlighted that one, putting the numbers, right? And I want this interesting gold, right? And then I would just add it to the custom color. Basically, I just clicked on a box, picked one of these boxes, and the RGB color. So you can do that. I'd already done it before. But what I want to do is make that color, notice here, I wanted the background color to be that, and maybe I also want that bordered color to be the same. So I'm going to add that same color. Right. And again, you can go ahead and take a look at that. If I hit the save and preview, you will see that it will change that background. So now you get a sense, right, of what it's looking at. When you're done configuring your colors, just hit save and done. And you'll want to take a look at the live. I like to see what is it the live page going to look like when I'm not logged in. So I always like to look at the page like from a private browser, or at least not be logged in. So again, to remind yourself, if you would just go back to your contributions, manage contribution pages, and you can go next to your page and you can click on links and grab the live page. Now I've opened up another one that I had configured on another page. And this is what it looks like. So here I added the colors that I wanted, and you can see it puts the thermometer at the top of the page, and then it would increase. You'll see this blue color will keep increasing, moving across. You'll see the progress bar moving as more folks donate, and it'll give you totals. And so that's how you create and add a widget to your contribution page or to your website.